to my channel. Thanks you for tuning in. Today I have a white wine. I couldn't go out to buy something because I have an ear infection, so I had this. It was a gift. Oh, can you see that? It was a gift from friends, and it's a white wine, obviously, and from Schwertführer. Schwertführer, yeah. You know me with white wines. I didn't have a choice, but maybe this one is good. Okay. This is not bad. I could drink this. It's not bad at all. So, yeah. I'm surprised. So, okay, on to today's story. Scandalous indeed. Okay. Hey. As you have already guessed, I was an au pair in 2013. The family... Oops. I'll start from the beginning. Hey. As you have already guessed, I was an au pair in 2013. The family had 2 boys, which I had to take care of. All in all, the family was really nice and we got along well. In April, it was my birthday and I was already there for about 3 months. The dad decided to take me out for a movie after the children went to bed. The mom was in agreement with this. I was so excited. I put on my best outfit and we left. We lived in a big city, so he took me to a cinema where we could watch the movie in English. The movie wasn't the most appropriate one to watch with him, but I had just turned 22 and he was in his 40s, so who cared? We ate our snacks, laughed at the funny parts, and we enjoyed ourselves. After the movie, we went for a drink since it wasn't so late. He asked me about myself, my family, blah blah blah. We had fun. Around midnight, we started our journey back home. I had a feeling he was flirting with me, but I brushed it off thinking I just drank too much. We get home, and as I go to open my door to get out, he stops me and gives me a kiss on the mouth. Hey. I got out of the car so fast. It's funny when I think about it now. I ran to my room and locked the door. I couldn't sleep that night. The next day he pretended like nothing had happened, and I just thought maybe I overreacted or over nothing. But how wrong I was. The moment we were left alone together, he started telling me about how he couldn't stop thinking of me and how he wished we could be together. I reported all this to my au pair agency and requested to be transferred to another family. At first, they acted like they were going to help me, but after several emails, they started ignoring me. I didn't want to be sent back to Zimbabwe, so after months of persistence from my host father, I finally gave in. We had a full-blown affair in that house. Can you imagine? We had a full-blown affair in that house. His wife traveled a lot for work, so we had a lot of time together. The children never knew what was going on because we would wait until they were in bed asleep to do our thing. I suspect that the wife knew, but she never confronted me about it. I think I can go as far as to say me and her were friends. When she was there, we went shopping. Sometimes we would bring sometimes she would bring the kids to their grandparents and we would go out. I mostly had weekends off, and when Madam was there, you would check me into a hotel and I would say I am leaving for the weekend to go to a friend's house. I fell in love with my host father. I still am, actually. And I'm not afraid to admit it. He made sure I was taken care of. After I was finished with my au pair year, anything I needed, he provides. Anything I need, he provides. The place I work at now, it's him who made that possible. I still live in the same city, but nowhere near his house. It's been 7 years, and him and I still meet every week. I have to drink for the part which is coming. Okay. I have my own family now, but we just can't seem to let each other go. Sometimes I look at my son and he reminds me of my host father. So much that I think he's his son. And honestly, I can't say he isn't, because I cannot be sure. I am just glad that my partner and my host father kind of look alike, so no one questions paternity. Scandalous. Oh my god. So, anyway. First of all, what I want to know is, if your host mother knew and she didn't confront you about it, or you suspect she knew, yeah, of course, you know, women, we know these things, and she didn't confront you about it, have you ever thought that they were in it together? I mean, it's not like, I mean, it's not like the way you explained it to me. If she knew, I'm 100% sure, okay, 99% sure that she was in on it. You got set up and you didn't even know it. People aren't stupid. Okay, on the other hand, if the wife didn't know, and she, like you said, you would go as far as to say you were friends, you really betrayed a trust. It's not okay. I do not condone cheating, because you never know how much cheating hurts until someone does it to you. Yeah, it might be fun for you. You are the one who's cheating, but for the person who's getting cheated on, it's hey, I went through this. I think 90% of women have gone through partner cheating, spouse cheating. and it's been 7 years. It's been 7 years. They still meet every week, and she's not sure her son is her partner's because, yeah, I'm guessing she's not protecting with anyone, having protected sex, I mean. Because if she thinks it could be the host fathers, it means she was just bang, bang, boom, you know, without, come on, man. There are a lot of diseases out there, not even, I mean, why can you not just be together? I mean you and your host father, because if this comes out, it's going to destroy 2 families. It's going to hurt the kids and your partners, because honestly, I have no words. I tried to write some points when I read this story, but I was an au pair. Let's just get this straight. I was an au pair, and of course sometimes, I would say maybe 2 or 3 times in the year that I stayed. Okay, I did 2 years of au pair, one in Germany and one in Austria. And in Austria, I don't think I ever went shopping with my host mom. In Germany, maybe we went 2 or 3 times, of which we weren't together. She just dropped me off somewhere and I went shopping. She went shopping or to a meeting, I don't know, and we met then back at the car. I mean to say, the relationship you had with your host mom, it's not a usual one, because the au pair stories I've heard so far that's why I think this woman knew. She still knows what's going on. You are the one who was duped. I'm telling you, don't play with these open relationships, with these open marriages, because I cannot fathom that. For you said it started after, okay, 3 months you were there, then it was your birthday, you went blah blah blah, and so I'll say 3 months, 4 months we started. You were tricked. You didn't realize it, but they knew what they were doing. They know what's going on. You might think it was an affair. It wasn't an affair. It was just a normal relationship, because you were just part of a threesome which you didn't know. Because honestly, I cannot imagine that 2 women live under the same roof, even though sometimes she's not there. Okay, most of the times you say she works, she travels for work. My friend, this woman just needed someone to take care of her husband when she's not there. And she needed someone who is in a controlled space, so that she knows who it is, what's going on, in case of any passing of diseases. She would know exactly who and what, or who is doing who. You understand? I cannot. Anyway, and something else is bothering me. wrote, you turned 22 and he was in his 40s. What do you mean by 40s? Is it a 42 or 48? Because the age difference then. On a serious note, cheating is never a best idea. It never works, and the other person will find out. Even if they find out after 10 years, they're still going to find out, and it's going to destroy, first of all, there are children involved. It's going to divorce is never a good thing for kids. It might be in case of abuse and stuff like that, you know, the hardcore stuff, or if you're really genuinely unhappy. But anyway, it doesn't matter. Divorce just causes chaos, especially for kids. And on top of that, you don't even know the real paternity of your child, and you don't want to find out, because I think deep down you know it's not your partner's child. They might look alike, but it will come a time when you will start to represent his, you know, his heritage. As children grow, you start to show who you look like more. And I'm sorry, but even if you say your partner and your host father look alike, it's still going to come out. You still will know, especially in the teenage years when they develop and show you really who they look like. Oh my god, this is going to be so devastating. And also I have to say, I understand that you couldn't get out of the contract you had, or rather your agency didn't help you. They knew what was going on because you wrote them emails, and at first you said it looked like they were going to find you another family, but then they started ignoring you. So I don't want to say you were forced into a relationship, but you were really in a corner where you couldn't do anything about it. And of course, your survival instinct kicked in, and you didn't want to go back to Zimbabwe, which I understand. So you took the offer to have a relationship with this guy, of which I think in the back of his mind he knew you would say no now, but as time went on you'd have to say yes, because you'd be afraid of your visa being revoked. I think some men think like this, to put you in a corner as much as they can so that you accept their offers, like what happened here. So it might be I don't want to use the word forced, because if you hadn't continued the affair after, then I would say you were forced. Okay, let me just explain it the way I want to explain it. I understand why you said yes to the affair at that time, because you felt like you had no choice. Okay, you had no choice. Think about that. But then you fell in love, which happens sometimes, like arranged marriages. Yeah, I would say this was an arranged like because you don't really want to, but you don't have a choice. So you come together, and as time goes on, feelings develop, and you fell in love. And then you continued the affair after you left their house. 7 years. From 2013, she started this affair. You'll be reaching 8 years anyway in April, if I'm calculating this correctly. So you should be married by now to this guy, if you love him so much. Because what I do not accept is that you're going to hurt. I'm not sure about the wife. The wife, I think she knew. But your partner, hey, it's... First of all, he's going to find out that you've been cheating for him for the last... you didn't write how many years you've been together with your partner, but still you've been cheating. And the second thing, he might find out that the child he's been raising is not his. How devastating is that? Have you thought of that? Have you considered his feelings? Because me personally, I don't like people who cheat, because I have been cheated on, and it's not a fun thing to experience. So man, I wish I could have done this as a live, so that people could weigh in and tell me what they think. Because in a situation like this, there are really a lot of opinions which can come out, you know, because there's a lot going on. I mean, people, please write in the comments, tell me below what you think. Is this Stockholm syndrome? It's called that, right? Or is it not only for quick kidnap victims? I'm not sure. But I mean, you didn't have a choice in the first place, yeah? But then you decided to I'm just going to leave it to you guys. Thank you for tuning in. I'm going to drink more of this because it's really good. Schwertführer. Yeah, I'm going to put that in my head. Next time I want a white wine. Thank you for tuning in. Please comment. I really want to know your thoughts on this one, because I'm conflicted, honestly. Yeah, come on guys, write your comments. See you next week. Thank you for tuning in, and much love to you. Mwah.